Hello and welcome to episode 2 of the 5 Minute Spare podcast. I'm here today again with Ben,
Hey, how you doing?
and today we're going to be talking about the MCU.
Oh, the MCU. Good old MCU, eh?
Well, the last time I've watched it was No Way Home. I don't know about you.
Oh, yeah. You know, after watching Endgame, I thought to myself, that is going to be a hard movie to top off. And then Marvel and Sony give us Spider-Man No Way Home.
I think that was by far the best Spider-Man that we've seen.
Devo,
even with
that's fine.
Even with the ones from Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield combined with that one.
Oh,
it was
yeah.
just bringing them back into it that brought it back to life.
The thing that makes this movie so unique is it basically gives us our first taste of the multiverse, which is the the main point of these couple of phases for the MCU and everything.
There's so many different routes they can go down, though, isn't there?
Oh yeah, exactly.
I feel like they can literally do anything and everything. Like, they can even bring Spider-Gwen into it. They can even bring Iron Man back. It's honestly unreal the amount of potential that every single movie from now has.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, some have done better than others, but still, MCU's still going really, really strong. And Spider-Man No Way Home was by far the best of Phase 4.
Yeah, 100%. I don't know if anything can really top that from now. Just because it wasn't meant to be a different movie completely until they changed it.
It was, to be honest with you, because I think the idea was to make it a Kraven the Hunter villain-based movie.
Yeah, because Kraven the Hunter was coming out, wasn't it?
Yeah, and we all thought with Peter's identity revealed to the world and everything. No thanks to Mysterio, of course.
Won't go into him.
Yeah. Like, I came up with this list of loads of villains that could be the main villain for Spider-Man No Way Home. Like, hell, I even said that Hammerhead might be one of the villains because
I could imagine that.
Yeah, because Spider-Man has probably been a big pain for the mob and everything, which can include Hammerhead. And with his identity revealed, Hammerhead could have used this opportunity to get back at Spider-Man. He could send his goons to come after, all of his loved ones and everything.
Yeah, I could imagine that happening because wasn't there like a scene where you saw Hammerhead, or am I thinking too much?
No, I don't think
Hammerhead. Was it back in like one of the old Spider-Mans?
Probably back in the old Spider-Mans, but I doubt that Hammerhead's been revealed yet. For all those you who don't know who Hammerhead is, he's basically one of Spider-Man's big time enemies. He's got like a head.
He's got like a hammerhead.
Yeah, a hammerhead. and his mob is kind of based on think prohibition gangsters, Al Capone gangsters and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Isn't he in the Marvel game at the minute?
He is.
He's the first villain you fight, isn't he? Or that's Kingpin, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Kingpin you fight first. But he does appear in the PS4 Spider-Man game.
Yeah.
Where he basically tries to steal all of the Sable technology.
Oh, he does, yeah. I've played through it 3 times and I can't even remember that.
Yeah. basically, he does this in order to win the gang war for New York and everything.
Oh, yeah, that's the whole point of the story other than the Sinister Six bit, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Oh, I think he
hired Black Cat and everything.
That's what it was, well. Yeah. I remember having to chase Black Cat and being like, what's going on? And it turns out Black Cat
was working for Hammerhead.
Yeah, and wanted Spider-Man to help nick something, wasn't it? Like a pen drive, was it?
Yeah, something like that. Probably something that will lead him to all the Sable tech to help him equip all his goons and everything to win the gang war.
I never noticed that until now. I played it 3 times.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, Hammerhead goes all the way in this game. Hell, he turns himself into a cyborg at one point. Literally, final boss of the DLC when Silver Sable and Spider-Man team up. You literally fight a giant robot Hammerhead.
Jesus.
I know, right?
See, I've played through it and I've done the whole campaign, but I can't remember. I don't know why I can't remember it. I remember the end boss fight with Doc Ock.
Yeah,
Doc Ock. I can't remember much of it.
Yeah, like Doc Ock and Mr. Negative were definitely the main villains.
Main focus, weren't they? As the other ones were just in the prisons.
Oh yeah, exactly. Just Electro, Vulture, Rhino, and Scorpion were all broken out to help with Doc Ock's plan to get revenge on Osborn.
Yeah, I can't believe I can't remember. I need to I might have to do a series on it because I can't remember it.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely have to. Definitely have to talk more about the Spider-Man games.
This is number 2 coming out too as well.
Oh yeah,
and that's gonna be Venom.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be Venom.
Can't wait for that. Because who they're gonna go for? Not Marvel, because that's the whole point of it. Who they're gonna go for? Peter or Miles?
Both, I think. Can you imagine
both of them having a fight at the end?
Oh yeah,
that'll be a good one.
Oh yeah, I can definitely see that. Yeah.
Anyway, off topic.
Oh yeah. Okay.
What do you think is going to be the future after, say, obviously we've already had a few movies since No Way Home.
Yeah, but with No Way Home basically did what we were all hoping would happen. It brought together the past Spider-Man movies. Seriously, like literally, we had the return of past Spider-Man villains from the past Spider-Man movies. Like we had Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin, Alfred Molina's Doc Ock, Jamie Foxx's Electro.
We didn't get the full immersive experience with the Lizard. I can't remember the guy. No. Reese, isn't it?
Yeah.
Reese, and we didn't get Sandman's full experience. I don't remember the names.
Yeah.
But they were still a part of it.
Oh yeah, they were.
Which made I was a bit weirded out by the Sandman. Obviously. The Lizard was obviously going to be the Lizard's role.
Yeah, because obviously, Flint Markov looked a lot human at the end of Spider-Man 3, but in Spider-Man No Way Home, he's just literally sand.
Yeah, the only way I can describe it is that's obviously with different variants, with him coming into it. Maybe that's just what people see, rather than seeing both. Because how would he be able to know how to change to sand?
Yeah, exactly. And Lizard wasn't much of a big part of the story as well, especially since Dr. Kirk Connors, he is a big time character in the Spider-Man universe. You know, in the Amazing Spider-Man 2, where he tried to heal his arm and everything, but of course he ended up.
Wasn't 2 the one with? Oh, I mean.
No. The Amazing Spider-Man 1 was the fight with the Lizard.
Oh yeah.
Amazing Spider-Man 2 introduced Electro. And the new Green Goblin, and of course the Rhino.
And then it got cut.
Yeah, exactly. Because people just took one look at that Rhino for God's sake.
I think with the Amazing Spider-Man 2, they put too much effort into villains.
Yeah.
Like they needed to make it so that there was two of them. I think it was perfectly executed.
Electro was definitely the main villain of Amazing Spider-Man 2. They should have put more focus into him instead of then introducing the new Green Goblin and then the Rhino.
Yeah, I think it was all of it apart from adding the villains was perfect for me. Like I know a lot of people hated it.
Oh yeah.
And a lot of people just wanted Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man to leave.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think what I loved about it was there was more action than storyline, which the storyline's important, but the more action made up for the lack of story.
Oh, definitely. But yeah, after Spider-Man No Way Home, well, for Peter, oh boy.
What's going to happen?
I know, right? He lost everyone he cared about. He lost Aunt May, his best friend, his girlfriend barely remembers him now.
The way I see it is he's going into a new world and he has a chance to be someone that he's not, someone that he doesn't want to be.
Yeah, I mean, he did give all the past villains the chance for redemption, even Osborn.
He wasn't going to.
No, he wasn't going to. He was going to kill him at first.
But then Tobey Maguire was like, nah.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't want to be Bully Maguire today.
Before he got stabbed. Before he got stabbed in the back.
Can we talk about that for a minute? What do you think actually happened? Because there's no way that he would have survived that. It didn't look like he would have survived that. The way he dropped, the way he stayed on the floor, he shouldn't have survived that.
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, it looks like he took a very deep cut when Goblin struck him with his wrist blade and everything.
Do you think he was in the script he was meant to die, but then everyone realised how bad that would have impacted the MCU and how bad it would have impacted the multiverse?
I think that would have impacted bad with the MCU, because I think a lot of people after watching that movie, they want to see Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man back for another MCU movie. Of course, looks like of course, he might be appearing again in Secret Wars.
I've heard a lot of rumors about Secret Wars, like about everyone coming back for it.
Oh yeah,
but I don't think it's true after listening to the Multiverse, because I heard there's so many people were coming into this Multiverse.
Oh yeah,
so many people were going to be in it. Like,
I saw one post saying that Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin will be coming back, but it's not going to be. I doubt it's going to be the same Goblin from Spider-Man No Way Home, because he's cured now. My guess, it's going to be a different variant of the Green Goblin who, I don't know, succeeded in killing Spider-Man and now rules New York with terror and laughter. And,
I think that'll be quite cool. That'll be quite good, because he'll have that ego of trying to beat him again.
And of course, Willem Dafoe, great actor and everything. I've seen him. He is one of those actors who is great at playing villains. I've seen him play a lot of villain roles. Hell, I even saw him. I've even watched one of his earlier villain roles. A thug called Raven in a movie called Streets of Fire. Oh, it's really good. You should watch it.
I've never even. The only time I've ever seen Willem Dafoe is in Spider-Man. I think that's the only time. I could be wrong, and I could have seen him in more. Yeah. But I can't remember off the top of my head. Yeah. I think he'd be perfect for Joker.
Oh, I know, right.
The laughter puts it on for me.
Oh, I know, right. Why have they not recommended him for the Joker? Because he would be perfect.
Oh, he would be amazing, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
It's just the laughter for me. If he didn't have the laughter and he didn't have anything else,
his laughter sends chills down your spine. You just get that essence of creepiness and there's an eeriness that the Green Goblin is known for.
Imagine coming into Secret Wars, imagine everything's ended, everyone's about to go back to the universe, and then he just says that one line, "Can the Spider-Man come to play?" But then the laugh after it.
Yeah.
The spine of everyone.
Oh, I know, right.
Tingling.
Oh, yes.
I was almost like tingling just hearing him say it in one of the first movies. Never mind the newest ones.
Oh, I know, right. Like, yes.
I'd love to see Iron Man return, though.
Same.
I've seen loads of things about that.
Yeah. Well, you haven't watched it yet, but for Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, there was rumours that a variant of Iron Man was going to appear.
Wasn't it with all the elements as well?
Yeah.
Like
but basically, it wasn't.
Elements.
Yeah, but it wasn't going to be Robert Downey Jr.
Tom Cruise.
It was going to be Tom Cruise. Which I could see, and I want Tom Cruise in the MCU because hell, we all want to see Maverick in the MCU because come on.
Yeah, I don't really watch much of Tom Cruise, but I saw loads of images of him.
Top Gun Maverick is definitely his best performance.
Which was the one where he broke his leg? Because there was a scene.
I can't remember.
Because was it Mission Impossible?
I think so. Yeah.
I haven't seen the movie.
Either that or maybe Jack Reacher or something like that.
He was jumping from one building to the next, and the scene even showed him limping off.
Right.
He was still running, but he limped off.
Definitely sounds like Mission Impossible. Speaking of Mission Impossible, I am really looking forward to his next Mission Impossible movie.
What's the next one? Mission Impossible, like... How many Mission Impossibles is there?
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. How many?
Can you all tell I don't watch movies?
Okay. I think there have been 6 so far, so this will be his 7th.
One.
His 7th.
I wonder if he's the only person in the world that has played the same character 7 consecutive times. Other than like in the MCU wise.
Yeah.
Because a lot of places like to switch up characters, don't they?
Yeah, true.
Like
they do. The
MCU changed Hulk 3 times.
Oh yeah.
Spider-Man 3 times.
Yep.
Iron Man was the same throughout. Captain America was the same throughout.
They changed War Machine. Yeah, they changed War Machine. He was a different actor in the first Iron Man movie before the actor who we know plays him now took on the full mantle of War Machine. And hopefully we see more of him in Armor Wars.
Yeah, I could imagine him being back in it because even if Robert Downey Jr. doesn't play the role anymore, he's him and what's the other Happy Hogan, isn't it?
Happy Hogan.
Them two have all the technology. But what's going to happen to Happy?
I know, right?
Because the last time we saw, he was in the
mourning because
he was mourning about Aunt May.
Yeah.
Then he's also got that thing happening with the FBI, doesn't he?
Yeah,
he does. Stolen Stark tech.
I mean, he does have. I mean, I'm sure he'll have the help of everyone's favourite lawyer, Matt Murdock.
I reckon there's going to be a movie between Spider-Man and Matt Murdock now. I've seen rumours about it.
Yeah, definitely, and it looks like this might lead to some kind of gang war in New York.
Yeah, that would be quite a good start.
We could see all of the gang-based Spider-Man / Daredevil villains fight for control of New York. Like, for example, obviously number 1, Wilson Fisk, the Kingpin.
Yeah.
Because after Hawkeye, we all know he's not dead.
Yeah.
He's definitely not dead. Because it's in the comics as well. Because in the comic books, Echo shoots Kingpin in the head, but he doesn't die.
Yeah.
It blinds him, makes him more like Daredevil.
Yeah, like, I don't know. It's kind of just a wait-and-see situation, but you can always have all these conspiracies around it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, there was one that I had where... so we saw Venom stay in the MCU.
Yeah.
So there's going to be a Venom in the MCU.
Oh, yeah.
But what would happen if he went to Flash instead? Because there's a comic with Agent Venom, isn't there?
Yeah.
But Flash goes to war, but I don't think that Flash is made for war.
Oh, yeah, that's right. What happens if the symbiote bonds with Flash and he becomes Agent Venom? Though, to be fair, I don't think this version of Flash is not Agent Venom.
When I saw that Flash, I was like, "There's no way, no," because the other two were like, big bullies ready to fight.
Yeah,
like, that would make more sense for Venom.
Exactly.
Not someone who's literally like smart as anything.
Exactly.
Only bullies Peter because he can, and Peter doesn't fight back. Like, he wouldn't fight back anyway, Peter. If he's got the powers, he knows that if he fights, people will know.
Yeah, exactly.
How people didn't know when Andrew Garfield did the smashing. Like, smash the
I know,
ring.
right? I know.
Because he jumped super high. It's like, how... No one in the right mind can do that.
Yeah, but with Tom Cruise as Iron Man, it's kind of a good thing that he wasn't in Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness as part of the Illuminati and everything.
Who was in the Illuminati? I can't remember. I know. Reed Richards came back.
I know you haven't watched it yet, so apologies. There might be spoilers here.
Yeah, sorry.
But, if you've watched What If, there's a variant of Peggy Carter who takes the super soldier serum instead of Captain America. She becomes Captain Carter.
Yeah.
Carter. And there's also a variant. There's also Black Bolt of the Inhumans. He's also a part of the Illuminati.
Yeah.
Captain Marvel. She's a part of the Illuminati. Well,
is that a variant of her?
Yeah, it's a variant. If you've watched for those of you who watched WandaVision, the woman who gains Captain Marvel powers, whereas at the end of it, I can't remember her name. I can't remember her name, but it's like her mother. She's the variant of Captain Marvel in that universe. And of course, Professor X.
Yeah, Professor X. He was like the main one, wasn't he? Everyone was excited for seeing him come back.
Exactly. Yeah, too bad they didn't last long, unfortunately.
Yeah, the smartest man in the world wasn't very smart, wasn't
he? Yes, for Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, Wanda Maximoff, the Avenger, goes, how should I put this? A bit mental.
A bit rogue.
Yeah. Basically, she's acquired a book known as the Darkhold, which has corrupted her mind and everything.
Is that why she turned evil in
the movie?
Yeah. I was wondering why she did.
Because she's obsessed about understanding the multiverse and finding a world where she can be with her sons, basically. Because at the end of WandaVision, she lost everything. She lost her husband, Vision. She lost both of her children. Everyone just saw her as like this evil, dark sorcerer now. So basically, she had nothing to lose in that movie.
So it's kind of like you become a hero, you lose everything, really.
Yeah, exactly. And in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, she wants to harness the power of the multiverse by using America Chavez, because she has the power to travel the multiverse, basically.
I would love to have that power.
Oh, yes.
It'd be so cool to be able to travel from different universes.
But Wanda is desperate to get her powers and be with her children. So she does everything to take America's powers away from her. But in doing that, it will kill her.
Yeah. Do you think? Because I know what happens at the end. Spoilers alert. But I know what happens at the end. So like a massive tower falls on her.
Yeah.
And everyone assumes she's dead. Do you think she's actually dead, or do you think she's?
I don't think she's dead. Because there's a theory saying that just before the tower fell on her, she was teleported or rescued by the big bad of the multiverse saga, Kang the Conqueror.
Ooh, because because at the end you do see some sort of magic happen.
Yeah.
But no one knows if that's just what happens when she's dead. Because if
so, I think a variant of Kang the Conqueror has got Wanda now, and he's using her chaos magic to you know.
Do you think that will be the main plot of Secret Wars?
Might be.
Because it does sound like it could be.
Might be because we all know that Kang the Conqueror
Marvel hit us up.
is definitely the big bad of the multiversal saga. I mean, not just one Kang. There's going to be hundreds upon thousands of variants of Kang.
Oh yeah, I think that's the thing with the multiverse. There's so much theories that can go into this.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, sorry about this, spoilers again.
It's only just came out this one, so you
feel
free to leave. And
feel free to leave. Feel free to leave. We saw different variants of. We saw the Council of Kang, basically.
Yeah.
Basically, and they're being led by variants like Immortus, the so-called the Keeper of Time, and Ramatut, which is a variant of Kang who went back in time and became pharaoh and ruler of Egypt.
Yeah. I'm still quite thinking about what happens. Cause I've never, after No Way Home, I never really watched a Marvel movie because I just didn't really have the time to.
Yeah, I get you.
But I've always wondered what will actually happen after it because I actually did a post on 5 Minutes Spare.
Yeah.
If you want to go and see it, feel free. On the entertainment side, where I was predicting what would happen for the next movies of what would happen, but none of them really were serious. If that makes sense.
Exactly.
But some of them are actually very, very, very could actually happen.
Exactly. I mean, for all we know, we could even get a variant of Wanda who decided not to destroy the Darkhold and remain evil.
Yeah.
Because
so much possibilities.
Out of what we saw from the Multiverse of Madness, Wanda is one of the most powerful beings in the entire MCU. Hell, in Endgame, she even gave Thanos a run for his money.
Yeah, she did really well against Thanos, didn't she?
Yeah, I know, right?
What was it? Who nearly got him? Was it Thor that nearly got him?
Thor nearly got him, but he missed that. He should have gone for the head. Snap.
Yeah.
Half of
humanity.
Half of humanity was was gone, and then he got depressed and got really drunk.
Really fat.
Yeah.
You want to? There's actually a website. Well, I'll put it on this. If you go on there, because you've got got a computer there.
Yeah.
Type in "Did Thanos kill you?"
Okay.
Or didthanosKillme.com.
Okay.
And see if you were spared. Because on my phone it said I wasn't spared.
Okay.
There you go. It's right there. It's already been searched.
Okay.
Right, there you go. You were slain by Thanos for the good of the universe.
Oh, come on. Really? Why am I the one getting snubbed out of existence?
I'll see what mine says. Hang on, I'll go on my phone.
Oh, boy.
That was a massive thing back in the day. I can't remember why, but I remember everyone in school being like, "Did you get slain by Thanos?"
Yeah.
Right.
I'm surprised I never found this thing until now. What happens if Thanos...
You were spared by Thanos.
Right, so you get spared by Thanos. I get snapped out of existence. Nice.
The one that doesn't know anything about the universe. Oh, God.
Oh, tell me about it.
I'm going to save the world. Look at that.
I can't do anything about it because I'm erased from existence. I'll have to wait for a smart forward to get all the stones back together and snap me back.
you could come back as a different variant, you know?
Oh, yeah. Speaking of Thanos, do you think there could be a chance we could see another variant of him appear in the movie? Do
you think he'll be purple?
Probably, yeah, probably.
Different colour.
Probably because Oh, let's face it. He always seems to change his different shades of purple.
he turns yellow.
No,
to the Simpsons.
Oh no, not yellow, not yellow.
Hashtag Simpsons.
Hashtag Simpsons. Well, I mean, Loki did appear in The Simpsons.
Really?
Yeah, like this
this
little cartoon Simpsons clip that they made, where Loki was once again banished, and his Odin said he was banished to Springfield, and he was all like, "No!"
I haven't seen that. I need to watch it.
It's very funny. It's very funny.
Quite into The Simpsons. Haven't Family Guy done a thing as well? Or am I being...
I think that
they've done Star Wars.
They did Star Wars, but I don't think they've done Marvel. No. I mean, they did the whole like
getting superpowers ones.
Yeah, and a whole HBO TV show thing.
But I reckon Family Guy would just go over the top with it. Though.
Oh yeah, of course they will do. That's what they do. It's Family Guy.
Yeah, I remember watching it not too long ago, but I just don't think they could ever incorporate the MCU into it. Like, imagine having Family Guy, MCU, and Multiverse into it.
Oh, no, right.
For Secret Wars, you see Peter Griffin come out.
Can you imagine? just like Stewie coming in with a couple of guns and everything.
Victory shall be mine.
Victory shall be mine.
I think that needs to happen now.
Oh God, it does. It does, you know. That'll be brilliant.
When Secret Wars comes out, I'm gonna make an edit. I'm gonna have Stewie come out instead.
Yeah, Stewie come out.
Stewie, Peter, Lois, Meg.
Oh, right. Is there anything else you want to talk about, Adam?
What do you think for the next, like, say the next, after these set of movies, because we know Spider-Man 4 is coming out, we know Secret Wars is coming out. There's quite a few unentitled Marvel movies coming out.
Yeah.
What do you think is next? Like, because this is far into the future, we don't even know what's happening in Secret Wars. What do you think's next?
After Secret Wars, I think it's going to be where they introduce the X-Men into the MCU.
Yeah, like introduce more people.
They've already shown a bit of mutants in the MCU already. Like, they introduced Namor, who of course was in Wakanda Forever, who of course is a mutant.
Yeah.
Mutant. And apparently, Miss Marvel's character has changed. From the comics, she was an Inhuman, but in the MCU, she's a mutant, apparently. So, yeah.
So you think they'll just introduce the X-Men into it, and then that's like a whole new timeline?
Yeah, but I think the main focus of the X-Men will definitely be after the whole multiversal saga, Secret Wars, and everything. Because
do you think the multiverse will ever end, or do you think it will constantly be
probably not
an issue?
Probably not, because with Sony and the Marvel Studios, making all these contracts and deals with each other and everything, I'm sure we're going to be having more crossovers.
Just thought of like a proper cool idea for Secret Wars that might happen.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously we all know like Venom, all these new characters go into different universes now. What if in Secret Wars every single character of every single movie that we've seen so far, so Green Goblin, all the Green Goblins that could come out, just every versus all the superheroes.
Yeah, I think that might be the idea. Actually, I think that might be the idea. Actually.
That would break the internet.
It could be a whole case of like Kang gathering an army of variants of himself, but also variants of other villains to help him take control of all of the entire multiverse, and then we have like heroes like Spiderman and everyone from every universe. Yeah. Even the X-Men teaming up to stop him and everything. Basically, I think the idea for Secret Wars is they want it to be bigger than Endgame.
Yeah, 100%. There's no way they would like document it.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Because it's even in the name, Secret.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Pardon me.
Oh, pardon you.
Yeah, like that would be a cool little, not ending, but a cool little ending to the saga.
Oh yeah, it will be.
Like every single villain, every single superhero that we've seen from every single universe.
That's a good idea, actually. We could literally see every single variant of every villain we've ever seen.
Imagine all the Hulks coming back.
Yeah. Imagine if all the past Iron Man villains come back, like Obadiah Stane, Whiplash, Aldrich Killian. Oh,
that'd be mental, wouldn't it?
I know, right? Ooh, yeah.
Marvel, sign us.
Yeah.
We got the deal.
Yeah, exactly.
5 minutes spare ex Marvel.
Yeah, we got the ideas. Now, please, now come and use some of them, please.
We know what fans want.
Yeah, exactly. We know what fans want.
If you don't want it, feel free to comment.
Exactly.
And then we know.
Please do.
Is there anything else?
No, I think we've done a great deal of talking about the MCU today. We'll definitely do more because there's so much.
There's a massive
There's
section.
so much more of the MCU we could talk about.
There's so much more. And if you want us to talk about anything else, feel free to put it in the comments.
Yeah, put it in the comments and we will have that discussion.
Or email us at fiveminutesspare@gmail.com. Because I know that's if we use it on certain platforms. What is it? Spotify. They don't do comments, do they?
Yeah, something like that.
I don't know. I don't use Spotify that much unless it's for music.
Exactly.
Right. Well, we'll see you next time.
Right. See you next time. Right.
Bye.